when we don't understand the importance of having different revenue streams, we can have one collapse, one disaster that sets us back, and then we are now trying to start all over again. But if you had 4 or more revenue streams, I get 4 out of the Bible, out of Genesis, the 2nd chapter, actually the 1st chapter, where God made the garden, and he had 4 different rivers flowing in there to where Adam was. And in those 4 revenues, those 4 streams represent 4 revenue streams. So I look at a lot of Christians that mainly only have one revenue stream, and then if something happens like we are just dealing with now and still fighting through it, and that is this economic collapse here in America that has been going on longer than anything that has ever happened in America right now. We've been dealing with this, they call a recession, for almost 10 years now, this thing going down. But the major part of it has been for about the last 6 years. And so, and a lot of the Christians that I have been in relationship through my own church or business people that we have lost relationship. They had to move, their family had family problems, and things have broken up because of financial stress. Right. Financial stress is a huge thing to be able to has been able to destroy more marriages and relationships in this area of financial stress. So I'm teaching on the war against customer service, but I wanted to give some reasons why people start businesses, or a reason why you should start a business. And so number one is the economics of what is going on in our economy, dealing with our economy. A lot of individuals start their businesses because of the economy, because they have lost their 8-to-5 job, because of some things that have happened in the economy. And then some people, I call it, had to make a shift to do something to supplement, and they got forced into business, which I think is one of the greatest things, though it's a tragedy that you had to get forced into it because of the economy. Number two that we need to understand is when we become start our own business, we become our own boss, and therefore we're able to then operate in a greater area of entrepreneur spirit and being able to own our own business, which is big. Because now I'm not going to be tied in with the area of somebody setting my salary and putting me under limitations, because I own my own business and I'm able to move forth in that area. Then a financial independence is able to come upon you. I talk to people a lot of times about starting their own business, and because of the area of security. Security is a big issue among a lot of people, because the system has set itself up to make us secure or have security in the system. You know, all of the different things that go along. And so, well, we got health care, or we got some vacation, whatever the thing is, we got all these securities, and people won't start a business because of securities. But when they lose their job or they have lost some of the security, then they have to force themselves to start looking for other means or ways to be able to start a business or to start something to bring in financial income. So financial independence. Can I agree with y'all today that financial independence would come into your life? And that you would never have to want or need for any good or beneficial thing, but be abundantly supplied? You know, that's why we started the Genesis School of Business. We got the National Christian Chamber of Commerce. We got FCMI, because we're trying to help people to get the support around them that could help them to get out there and be successful in the business world. And like I said, not just one revenue stream, but have at least 4 at the very minimum a revenue stream. So I got money coming from the north, the south, the east, and the west. I got money until I turn around. I got some checks coming in to me. And see, that's when they look. See, I'm not a proponent for debt, and because the Bible says when you owe somebody something, you become their servant. And so to become financial independent where that you can buy whatever you want to in cash. I got one person that received that. How you can buy it in cash. Isn't that something? You go down and somebody say, well, how are you going to buy this house? In cash. How are you going to buy this car? In cash. They say, well, cash is outdated. Well, then I'll leave and go somebody else that want it. Huh? No, be able to pay for it and not to owe anybody anything. Because the Bible says that we are the lenders and not the borrowers. So we're the one supposed to be out lending it and helping somebody, not us going and borrowing it. Push your neighbor and tell me he's talking about you right there.